Welcome to 7 Report. Today we're getting our very first look at the brand new Arymi ARMOR Kit. It's another brand new product from the brand new company, Arymi, the ARMOR Starter Kit, which comes with the ARMOR tank and the ARMOR box, USB charging cable, a set of O-rings, a manual, and one CHC coil. It's a 0.3 ohm stainless steel coil that comes installed in the box. So what we're going to do, switch the camera angle, open up the box, go over some of the specs, show you how to fill up the tank, how you attach it to the mod, how the mod works, and you come back to this angle and get a very first vape with the Arymi ARMOR Kit. The ARMOR tank is a 3.0 mil top fill tank, and it comes with that CHC for clean hands coil already installed. It's stainless steel 0.3 ohm. And it's kind of a unique coil design. The drip tip and the coil all one piece, and to change the coil or to fill the tank, all you have to do is unscrew the drip tip from the top, lift that out, and there's your coil. Set that down there for a minute and get you a closer look at the coil. See if we can get it to focus. 0.3 ohm, the Arymi logo etched in there, CHC for clean hand coil. And there are those two e-juice flow ports, and we're going to come back and prime that in a minute. Now this tank will come further apart for cleaning. The drip tip cover unscrews as well, and then you can pop the glass off of there, clean down inside. There is, let's see if we can get that to focus, on the metal inside, trying to get it to focus through that glass, it's not going to be easy. But etched into that is a line, and there we go, the max line. You do not want to fill the tank above that, because once you put that coil assembly back in, it's going to force that juice up. So we're going to fill that up here in just a second, but first let's show you the ARMOR mod. It's kind of unique looking. It's got that little lip or holder for the tank. I like the white, the black buttons pop really nice on there. Now, this is a fairly simple operation. It has a 2800 mAh internal battery. Turns on and off with 5 clicks of the power button. And that's the entire LED display right there. Those 5 little dots that will come on when you press the fire button and go off when you let go of it. It'll flash 15 times to let you know that the battery needs charging. And you can charge it via this micro USB port on the front of the mod with the included charging cable, and there's those O-rings down in there. So let's go ahead and get some e-juice, fill up the tank, prime the coil, and put it all back together and attach it to the mod. We'll let it soak in there for a little bit and then come back and do a first vape. So first we're going to do, because it's a brand new coil, is just put a couple of, that ring off of there, a couple of drops right onto the cotton, just to sort of give it a head start. Now Arymi only includes this one coil, but they do have replacement coils available, stainless steel and nichrome as well. But I'm not sure that this is going to fire nichrome coils, because there's no settings for temperature control. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. You hit the fire button and it fires. Now we're going to look for that max fill line again and make sure we don't go over that. Just going to put the e-juice right down inside there. How far are we on there? Get a little more. It's a 3.0 mil capacity. Don't want to overflow it the first time I use it. And we are using one of my favorite juices that is going away thanks to the FDA. Maybe we'll talk about that more later. It's Scooby Snacks from Vapes Gone Wild. And then we just put that coil back down into the center. Screw the drip tip on, make sure it's on there nice and tight. And I got some Did I fill it too full? No. I was just sloppy. Got some e-juice on the outside of the tank there because I was not paying attention. Now we just attach that to the mod. Make sure that's in there nice and tight. See if we can't get the spin around so that the logo is on the front. It still looks like it wants to go tighter. All right, there we go. And there it is all together. Now all we're going to do is let that sit for a few minutes to make sure that that cotton inside the coil gets nice and saturated, and we'll come back and do a very first vape. Well, there's that airflow control. I'd say it's got what they call a W airflow control. I think I've got a illustration of that that will be on the accompanying article on our website, 7report.com, but there is some airflow on either side of the drip tip, but that is not adjustable. So we're gonna let it soak, come back, do a very first vape with the Arymi ARMOR Kit, the tank and the mod. Well, that coil, the CHC Clean Hands coil on the Arymi ARMOR tank has been sitting for probably 7-8 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and give it a first vape. There's really nothing to say. Airflow is static, that W airflow system that they have. The mod just puts out whatever it puts out. I'm going to actually look that up, see if I can figure out what it's firing at. But you fill it with e-juice, you put the tank on top of the mod, you hit the fire button, you vape. What could be easier? Let's give this a first vape, the Arymi ARMOR Kit. I like that. I like the way it feels. It's got kind of a cool look with that little, I don't know what you call it, that little seat belt that they've got there for the tank to hold the tank in place, although it's screwed in there very tight. It's solid taste to that Scooby Snacks. I'm really tasting the cinnamon in there, and it's a fair amount of vapor, and it's very simple. That is, you're still here? That is a pretty healthy amount of vapor off of that thing. I really like this. This is very nice. The Arymi ARMOR Starter Kit with the tank and the mod. That's a good amount of vapor. I have not yet seen a price on this, although I will put a link to the Arymi website, the product page for the ARMOR Starter Kit, so you can find out a little bit more about it for yourself. And once I find somewhere that we work with, either one of our other review product suppliers or Arymi themselves, once they've got a price on it and have it available for pre-order, I will put a link there. And in the next week or so, there's still quite a few Arymi and Kanger and Hangsen and other products in the queue for first looks and full reviews, but I will be using this over the course of the next week or two pretty extensively and come back with a full in-depth review on the Arymi ARMOR Kit. So if you follow 7 Report on Facebook or Twitter, you will find out that way when that review has been posted and when all the other stuff comes out as well. So I hope that you will not only subscribe to the YouTube channel, but follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. Again, thanks to our friends at Arymi and Kanger Tech for introducing us to the folks at Arymi. Arymi kind of a subsidiary of Kanger Tech. And thank you for being with us today on 7 Report. Hope that you will keep coming back.